Today, I'm going through the Milton 553 heavy-duty truck tire inflator. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I wish I could show the unit in my hands, but I have to stick with a screencast for now, so thanks for dealing with that. Still, the specs and what you should expect in real use are clear enough to talk through. The Inflator is built for bigger tires, not the usual passenger car stuff.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The body is metal and feels like something meant for shop floors, the kind of tool that gets tossed around and keeps going. The gauge sits high on the handle and gives a clear readout, though it isn't the most modern look. What matters more is that the readings stay steady when the line pressure spikes, which is something cheaper inflators struggle with. The 5-foot hose gives enough reach for dual wheels, but it's not long enough if you're working on lifted or odd-positioned wheels. You may need an extension if your truck has deep wells. The hose stiffness depends on temperature. When it's cold, it stays a bit rigid, which isn't ideal in tight spots. In warm weather, it behaves better and bends without fighting you. The dual lock-on air chuck is the part I like most. It snaps on with a firm click and actually stays put. No hiss, no guessing, no holding it in place with one hand like those cheap clip-on ends. If you run trucks or trailers, this kind of reliability saves time. The downside is that the lock is tight enough that you have to get the angle right before committing. If you're rushed, it takes a moment longer than a loose chuck, but at least it doesn't pop off mid-fill. The trigger feels solid, it doesn't wobble, and the bleed control works smoothly. You can drop pressure quickly without overshooting. This helps when you rotate sets or check pressures under load. Some users report tiny leaks around the handle after long use, likely from the internal seals wearing down. It isn't common, but it exists, and the part isn't really user serviceable. The gauge accuracy is good out of the box. It holds a stable reading up to high PSI, which matters for larger truck tires. Over time, any analog gauge can drift. This one seems slower to drift than most mid-range tools, but you'll still want to confirm it every so often if you rely on exact numbers. The face is easy enough to read, even in low light. The rubber guard around it adds a bit of protection if you drop it. One thing to keep in mind is weight. It isn't heavy to the point of being annoying, but it's not light either. It has that industrial feel. If you work all day on a fleet, this won't bother you. If you use it once in a while, you'll notice the heft compared to basic inflators. In daily use, the Milton 553 performs the way a shop tool should. No fancy extras, no digital display, just a steady inflator that does what it claims. It isn't cheap, but the build quality and reliable chuck make it worth considering if you need something that actually lasts. If you want bells and whistles, this won't excite you. If you want something that works and doesn't fight you, it's solid. That's the rundown. If this helped, hit like and subscribe for more straight reviews.